beginning of prayer in the Lenten season. Candles flickering beside an image of Mary in a dark chapel. I am someone praying Lenten hope in a time of crisis. The soul turning to Mary in the depths of Holy Week. The heart feeling heavy with the passion of Christ. Lord, I do not understand this pain. Mary, you are the one who brings every Lenten prayer to Jesus, a light in the darkness for those who pray Lenten. Teach me the silence of Holy Saturday with you, until the dawn of Easter breaks. The silence of Holy Saturday with Mary, waiting in the dark with faith. Though all seems lost and love is gone, you keep the hope alive within. Hands holding the crucifix with Lenten faith. The silence of Holy Saturday with Mary. Breath slowing as the Passion unfolds. In your silence I find my peace. The soul feels held as the Passion unfolds. The person remembers they are not alone in prayer. Fear dissolves as hope enters through the prayer. The heart opens as Mary's name is spoken. With faith, though all seems lost and love is gone, you keep the hope alive within. The silence of Holy Saturday with Mary. Mary's faith during the darkest hours of Holy Week. The promise of Easter, hope felt in the soul. In waiting, grace begins to bloom. The silence of Holy Saturday with Mary, waiting in the dark with faith. Though all seems lost and love is gone, you keep the hope alive within. Hope renewed through the final beat. The soul rests in Mary's care. A quiet hope rising as Mary's presence is felt. In her silence, my soul finds rest.
heart feeling heavy with the passion of Christ, the weight of the cross felt deep within. I am a father praying for my family, voice soft and steady as the Lenten prayers are spoken. A moment of silence before beginning Lenten prayer. For all my children, Lord, be near. Mary, you stand at the foot of the cross, a mother who understands the weight. Teach me to carry what I must until the dawn breaks through. The weight of the cross, I bear it now. For my family, Lord, I pray. In Lenten surrender, trust grows strong. Mary, lead us through the pain. Knees resting on the chapel floor in Lenten reverence. The ninth station, Jesus falls again. Breath slowing as the passion unfolds. For every wound I offer prayer. The soul feels held as the passion unfolds. Fear dissolves as hope enters through this prayer. I remember I am not alone. Your love will never fail. The weight of the cross, I bear it now. For my family, Lord, I pray. In Lenten surrender, trust grows strong. Mary, lead us through the pain. The cross as a path to Easter glory. In every fall, mercy rises high. Through Lenten darkness, light will come. In Mary's heart, we trust and try. The weight of the cross, I bear it now. I bear it now. For my family, Lord, I pray. Lord, I pray. In Lenten surrender, trust grows strong. Mary, lead us through the pain. Oh, the burden lifted, prayer is done. Hope renewed through you, oh Mary. The heart feels lighter now at rest in Mary's care. Our souls are blessed. The voice soft and steady as Lenten prayers are spoken.
begins. A young person prays for Lenten conversion, kneeling in the chapel before dawn. The third beat trembles in their hands, where Jesus falls beneath the heavy wood. The third station of the cross is where Jesus falls beneath the weight of cross. And Mary is a mother who understands the weight of the cross carried for all. The heart opens as your name is spoken in my sorrow, and Lenten conversion grows through each Hail Mary said. Mary, help me rise again when I fall beneath the weight. In your sorrow let me find the grace to trust and stay. Through the falling, through the pain, love remains within the heart. Third station leads to dawn, brings me to Easter grace. The fingers trace each bead with Lenten devotion. In the morning light, the candle flickers beside your image. In the chapel where I kneel now, my breath slows as the Passion unfolds within this sacred quiet space. And the soul becomes quiet as beads are counted in your gentle, loving care. The prayer becomes conversation with Jesus through your heart, and love for God grows stronger. Through each beat I softly pray. Mary, help praise. The heart feeling lighter after the final prayer is done, and young person rests in care for conversion through Lenten season. The mama standing beside cross, with her child in arms, begins. A widow prays Lenten prayers for her deceased spouse, kneeling in the chapel silence. The 13th bead trembles in her hands, where Jesus rests in Mary's arms at death. The 13th station of the cross is where Mary holds her son, laid pale and still. And Mary is a mother standing beside the cross, with her child who died for all. The sorrow of Mary during Passion is held within her heart, and through her tears we find the grace to trust and rise anew. Mary, hold me in your arms as you held your son so dear. In your sorrow, let me find the grace to trust and lean through the loss, through the pain. Love remains within the heart. 13th station leads to dawn, brings me to Easter grace. The beads warm from being held in Lenten prayer through many years of grief. The crucifix is touched with reverence before each prayer begins. In the quiet night, my breath slows as the Passion unfolds within this sacred, quiet space of sorrow. And soul becomes quiet as beads are counted in your gentle, loving care. The heart opens as your name is spoken in my sorrow, and hope renewed through you arises in my sorrow, let me find the grace to trust and lean through the loss, through the pain. Love remains within the heart. 13 station leads to dawn, brings me to Easter grace. You who are mother standing beside the cross with child, wrap your mantle round the widow as she prays for a spouse now gone. You who bring every prayer to Jesus at the cross, teach her heart to trust in Him through the loss and through the lives. As you held your son so dear, in your sorrow, let me find the grace to trust and lean through the loss, through the pain. Hope renewed through you arises. 13 station leads to Easter dawn, brings me to Easter grace. Hope renewed through final beat, as prayer is completed now, and widow rests in your care, praying for deceased spouse.
A moment of silence before prayer begins the Lenten season softly.
A nurse prays for Lenten peace, for patience in the hospital ward. The 9th beat trembles in her hands where sickness fills the room. A Tuesday of Holy Week, the heart feels heavy with the Passion, and Mary stands beside the cross where love is broken for the wounded. The pain of passion held in heart is carried by your love, and through your sorrow we find grace to heal and rise anew. Mary, pray for those who suffer in the silence of Holy Week. Take our pain and offer it to the one who loves us deep. Tuesday brings us closer now to the cross and its long way. In your mantle we are held through this sacred Lenten day. The fingers trace each beat with Lenten devotion in the night. Candle flickers beside your image in the darkened chapel air. My breath slows as the passion unfolds within this sacred quiet space, and soul becomes quiet as bees are counted in your loving care. Fear dissolves as hope enters through this Lenten prayer we give, and soul feels held as passion unfolds within our grief. Mary, pray for those who suffer in the silence of Holy Week. Take our pain and offer it to the one who loves us deep. Tuesday brings us closer now to the cross. In your mantle we are held through this sacred Lenten day. You who are quiet presence beside those praying Lenten, wrap your mantle round the sick and bring them peace tonight. You who bring every prayer to Jesus at the cross, teach our hearts to trust in Him through the pain and through the loss. Mary, pray for those who suffer in the silence of Holy Week. Take our pain and offer it to the one who loves us deep. Tuesday brings us closer now. Hope renewed through you arises. In your mantle we are held. Easter light now breaks our night. Peace settling into soul as Lenten prayer ends now, and soul rests in maternal care during this Holy Week.
The quiet beginning of prayer in the Lenten season starts.
A pilgrim walks the stations of the cross in the cold morning light. The third beat trembles in their hands where Jesus falls beneath the wood.
At the third station, Jesus stumbles on the path toward death, and Mary in her faithful heart teaches how to walk through pain.
Walking with Jesus through the Lenten season begins when we surrender to the cross. And in your heart, dear Mother, we find the grace to go on. Mary, walk beside me now through the Lenten journey long. Teach my heart to follow Jesus through the pain and through the wrong. Step by step we find our peace. Step by step our tears give way. In your mantle we are held through the sacred Lenten day.
The finger devotion in the cold. The scent of incense fills the chapel where I kneel in prayer tonight.
My breath slows as the passion unfolds within this sacred quiet space, and heart beats slowly as peace enters soul during this Lenten time.
The prayer becomes conversation with Jesus through your heart, and soul feels held as passion unfolds within our walk. Mary, walk beside me now. Through the Lenten journey long. Teach my heart to follow Jesus. Find our peace step by step. Our tears give way. In your mantle we are held through the sacred Lenten day. You who are companion walking beside us through the stations, wrap your mantle around the pilgrim as we walk this path. You through the Lenten season to the promise of your Son. Mary, walk beside me now. Through the Lenten journey long. Teach my heart to follow Jesus. The heart grows lighter, step by step. Hope starts to rise. In your mantle we are held. Easter light now breaks our night. The journey from darkness to light is completed in your name. Heart feels lighter after prayer as Lenten season ends. The smell of incense in a darkened chapel, the soul turning to Mary in sorrow during Lent. I am a couple praying Lenten reconciliation, hands holding the crucifix with Lenten faith. The weight of the cross felt in the heart. Lord, heal the breach between us two. Mary, you stand beside the cross with your child, a companion who walks beside us through the stations. Teach us to surrender through your heart until our love is whole again. Walking with Jesus through the Lenten season, hand in hand through pain and prayer. In
every beat, in every sorrow. Mary, keep our love from tear. The eighth station, Jesus comforts women weeping, knees resting on the chapel floor in Lenten reverence. The prayer becomes a gift offered to Jesus through Mary. Our hearts grow soft as grace descends. The heart opens as Mary's name is spoken in sorrow. Each beat becomes a moment of Lenten surrender. The soul feels held as the passion unfolds. Love for God grows stronger through each Hail Mary. Walking with Jesus through the Lenten season, hand in hand through pain and prayer. In every beat, in every sorrow, Mary, keep our love from tear. The Lenten journey from darkness to light, Lenten surrender to Jesus through Mary. The promise of Easter, hope felt in the soul. Our hearts open to God's mercy. Walking with Jesus through the Lenten season, hand in hand through pain and prayer. In every beat, in every sorrow, Mary, keep our love from tear. Trust growing stronger after each prayer. The couple rests in Mary's care. Gentle and peaceful as the soul rests in Mary. Our reconciliation complete. The smell of incense fills the chapel, and the soul turns to Mary in sorrow. A caregiver prays for the suffering as they rest in quiet rooms. The third beat trembles in their hand where mercy longs to stay. At Wednesday of Holy Week, the heart feels heavy with the passion, and Mary stands beside the cross where love is bruised for all who pray. The first beat, touched with trembling faith, becomes a moment given to offer Lenten surrender through the heart of Mary. Mary, guide me through the passion when my strength is worn and thin. In your sorrow, let me find the grace that leads chapel air is dim with candles flickering beside your image. The fingers trace each beat with Lenten devotion in the night. My breath slows as the Passion unfolds within this sacred space, and soul becomes quiet as the beats are counted in your light. The prayer becomes a conversation with Jesus through your name, and the soul feels held as Passion unfolds in gentle flame. Mary, guide me through the Passion when my strength is worn and thin. In your sorrow let me find the grace that leads me in. Through the darkness, through the darkness, through the pain, Jesus walks the path with me. And in Mary's gentle heart, hope begins to softly rise. If you can stand beside the cross when all the world runs away, then let my heart remain here and learn to trust and pray. Wrap me in your mantle tender till the final prayer is done, and make this Lenten journey a path to Easter sun. Mary, guide me through the Passion when my strength is worn and thin. In your sorrow let me find the grace that leads me in. Through the darkness, through the darkness, through the pain, hope renewed through you arises. And in Mary's gentle heart, Easter light begins to shine. The final beat is released in peace. The chapel breathes in hush, and peace settles into the soul as Lenten prayer concludes. The fingers tracing each beat with Lenten devotion begins softly. A caregiver prays for the suffering during Lent at the hospital bedside. The fourth beat trembles in tired hands where pain and weakness fill the room. The weight of the cross rests heavily upon the sacred shoulders of Jesus. And Mary is a mother who understands the weight of carrying cross for her children. The weight of cross is heavy, but love carries it through. And in your heart, dear mother, we find the strength to go. Mary, help me carry cross when my shoulders feel too weak. In your sorrow me find the grace to trust and seek. Through the burden, through the pain, love remains within the heart. Weight of the cross in Lent brings me to Easter dawn. The beads warm from being held in Lenten prayer through many hours. The crucifix is touched with reverence before each prayer begins. My breath slows as the Passion unfolds within this sacred, quiet space, and soul becomes quiet as beads are counted in your gentle care. The heart opens as your name is spoken in my sorrow, and love for God grows stronger. Through each beat I softly pray. Mary, help me carry cross when my shoulders feel too weak. In your sorrow let me find the grace to trust and seek. Through the burden, through the pain, love remains within the heart. Weight of the cross in Lent brings me to Easter dawn. You who are mother who understands the way of carrying cross, wrap your mantle around caregiver as they pray for suffering now. You who bring every prayer to Jesus at the cross, teach their heart to trust in Him through the burden and the loss. Mary, help me carry cross when my shoulders feel too weak. In your sorrow let me find the grace to trust and seek. Through the burden, through the pain, hope renewed through you arises. Weight of the cross in Lent brings me to Easter ground. The burden lifted as prayer is completed in your name, and soul resting in your care during this Lenten season. The hour when Jesus died on cross, at 3 o'clock Good Friday starts. The child learns Lenten prayer with grandmother at the kitchen table night. The third beat trembles in small hands where death is coming near. At Good Friday, 3 o'clock, Jesus breathes his last for all the world. And Mary stands beside the cross as mother of the wounded soul. The sorrow of Mary during Passion is held within her to trust in Easter star. Mary, at 3 o'clock you stand, holding Jesus in your arms. Teach my heart to love like you, through the pain and through the harm. At Good Friday, death gives life. At the cross, hope starts to rise. In your sorrow we find grace to walk through Lenten days. The Rosary rests on open Bible during Lent as prayer begins. The scent of white roses fills the quiet chapel where we kneel. The voice is soft and steady as the prayers are spoken in the gentle light, and souls become quiet as beads are counted in your loving care. The soul feels your presence as the Lenten prayer continues, and prayer becomes gift offered to Jesus through your heart. Mary, at 3 o'clock you stand, holding Jesus in your arms. Teach my heart to love like you, through the pain and through the harm. At Good Friday, death gives life. At the cross, hope starts to rise. In your sorrow we find grace to walk through Lenten days. You who are mother standing beside the cross with child, wrap your mantle around this child as she learns to pray with grandmother. You who bring every prayer to Jesus at the cross, teach our hearts to trust the cross as path to Easter peace. Mary, at 3 o'clock you stand, holding Jesus in your arms. Teach my heart to love like you, through the pain and through the harm. At Good Friday, death gives life. Hope renewed through you arises. In your sorrow we find grace. Easter dawn now breaks our night. May faith strengthened by completion of this Lenten